Hey guys, welcome to the channel Tech and Gaming ZW. With me, I've got the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon from late 2019. This is the 7th generation, the almost perfect laptop. Let me tell you all about it. Alright guys, let's get into it. I've always liked ThinkPads. Lenovo and Dell make the best premium laptops around. So I've been using this one for a couple of weeks now, and this one is something special. Wow, so slim and light. Alright, first thing, design and aesthetics. This very sleek, advanced Ultrabook. Super lightweight, just 1.09 kgs. It's got a futuristic magnesium alloy chassis. It's 14 inches, compact, super light and sturdy. As you can see, no chassis flags anywhere. Excellent build quality. I mean, like, this is Apple level of build quality. Materials feel so good, and it's really well made. You can open up the laptop with one hand, which can be super useful, like a MacBook. I personally don't mind, but it's always super cool to have. Okay, let's talk about ports now. We've got two USB 3 Type C. These are Thunderbolt 3, both of them. Proprietary Lenovo connector, USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A, HDMI 2.0, combo microphone jack. It's got 4G LTE, so this is the SIM 2 tray, which is kind of nice to have. Kensington style lock for security. Ventilation ports with the fan on the bottom. Another USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A connector. This is the power button. It was so nice for Lenovo to include all these ports. Laptop's got lots of connectivity options, and I'm so glad Lenovo did include this instead of having like one port like the MacBook. The screen is a 16 by 9 aspect ratio, 14-inch matte display. It's got no touch. It's 2K, that's 2560 by 1440p, which is really crisp, and it's not quite 4K, but I like the sacrifice for battery life. It's 1440p, super clear and crisp. It goes up to 300 nits. It's nice and bright, rich and vibrant colors. Color accurate for video editing or for some Photoshop work. We've got the webcam up top here. It's a 720p webcam with a privacy slider. If you don't want anybody peeping on your conversation or anything, you just turn that off and you're good to go. This is what the camera looks like, and the sound sounds like on the 4-array microphones on top of the laptop. I feel Lenovo could have done a better job with this one. Laptop features Windows Hello infrared camera, where you just lock it. It will scan for your face and say, "Hey, welcome back, Itai." Just seamlessly log in. If you don't want to use that one, it's also got a fingerprint scanner where you just log in, boom, with the fingerprint. So 2 secure login options that are super convenient and quick. Now let's talk about the keyboard. The keyboard is really good. I mean, like, this is the best keyboard I've ever used on an Ultrabook, and it's even better than most laptops. Um, the keys have 1.5 millimeters of travel, dimple shaped, also backlit with 4 levels of brightness, super grippy, and here's what they sound like. Ooh, that feels so good. Lenovo still uses the Ultra Nav point. On this one, it's flat now, but really responsive. The mouse is uses Microsoft Precision drivers. Really feels nice. Super clicky buttons, a bit mushy, but I don't mind. Trackpad is okay. Did go out all out with the speakers here. Dolby Atmos sound speaker system. It's not like a club banger, but let's hear what it sounds like. It's got 2 bottom firing speakers that acts as bass, like woofers, and 2 front facing speakers that act as tweeters. All in all, it makes an incredible package for sound, and it sounds better than most laptops that I have ever used. It's not quite MacBook or Dell XPS level, but it is really, really good. Rich quality, and now let's talk performance. My unit's got the Core i7 8665U. That's a Whiskey Lake processor at 1.9 gigahertz. Now Intel says it goes up to 4.8 gigahertz, which is ridiculous. 8 megs of cache, 4 cores, 8 threads, which is insane in the slim and super light laptop. Let's see the performance numbers. I didn't run too much benchmarks, but the few that I did, Geekbench and PCMark, even Cinebench, they went really good scores that you couldn't get on a slim and light laptop a few years ago. It's an excellent laptop for productivity. Talking coding, Visual Studio, Microsoft Office, email, web browsing, Photoshop, and even some light 1080p editing will just go just fine. Let's take a look inside. 512 NVMe SSD, Western Digital, Wi-Fi module. Unfortunately, the RAM cannot be upgraded. It's soldered on. It's got 8 gigs in dual channel. Heatsink for your laptop, for the CPU. Really slim fan, doesn't make any noise. Now the battery is a 51 watt hour battery, which supports quick charging. It'll go from 0 to 100% battery in just 1 hour. That's insane. And of course, I'll be using the 80 watt USB Type-C charger to charge it. Battery life is amazing. I get about 12 hours of battery life, typically to 10 to 12 hours. So what I do is I charge it overnight and then I use it the whole day, and by the end of the day got about 40% left, which is amazing, not having to carry your charger around everywhere. It's all been crazy so far, but we come to the bad stuff. So the one thing I say, this is the almost perfect laptop. The one thing that I have a problem with is the cooling solution. The laptop can get really hot if you're running in performance intensive tasks, like Cinebench or even some video editing. It can get really hot around this area, and the top part over here makes it uncomfortable to put on your legs. But if you're just using it for email, light Photoshop and stuff, you are good to go, but the heat is insane. I can't wait for Lenovo to make an AMD Ryzen 1 with the new AMD Ryzen 5000 chips. That would be awesome. Great battery life, cool, and I just can't wait. Lenovo, if you're listening, this would really make it a winner if it had the newer AMD chips. So in conclusion, I'll say I'll give this one a 10 out of 10. The laptop is amazing, and all the features that it has are so good. Thanks for sticking around, guys. comment, subscribe, ring the bell. You know the drill. Support the channel. See you on the next one.